What is up? It is Red, the rideshare ginger, coming to you live from my living room. And one main reason for that is I don't have a rideshare vehicle right now. Last time I checked in with you was Saturday. I just finished up a $350 Friday. I was ready to get back at it, try to do a $400 Saturday and just kind of kick ass. Well, I was on my way to the cheer competition for my girlfriend for my girlfriend's sister when I was checking in, and went and watched her. Great performance. Leaving the competition, heading to go to Hinsdale to do some work, and I got into a car accident. So I was driving in Rolling Meadows on my way to Hinsdale, and I looked down to change my temperature because in the MKZ it's touchscreen or touch panel to change the climate control. And it's not just finger touch, it's like my charger cord will touch it, it'll change things. Well, the air conditioner had popped on and I'm like, wow, it's kind of cold. Look down, see the AC is on. Keep looking down to change and turn the AC off. Look up, and I am, a few hundred yards, maybe less, from a car that stopped in front of me. Slam on the brakes, realized I wasn't going to stop in time, so I swerved to the right, bumped him just a little bit, and I'll put in the pictures of my, or right here it'll be the picture of my friend. So like, as you can see, not a lot of damage in the front left side of my bumper, not real bad. Would have been kind of minor. Well, because I barely hit him as I swerved. Not barely, but I didn't hit him as bad as it could have been as I swerved over. But I swerved it over into the next lane, and another car came up from behind me and smashed into me probably at about 40, 45 miles per hour. I'll include the picture right here so you can see their car. Clearly pretty smashed up, all airbags deployed. It's like a 2018 Volkswagen, so a newer vehicle. And just to kind of preface all this, nobody was injured, no injuries. Everyone was good. There were 4 people in the vehicle I hit. There was 1 person in the vehicle that hit me. No one was injured. Here's the pictures of the damage to the back of my vehicle. As you see, it's kind of beat up, but it doesn't look that bad. But as I just found out today, the vehicle is going to be totaled. It is a total loss. So now I am looking for other options for my rideshare. Luckily, I was in the process of buying a Ford Fusion to put on Turo this month, and I am finalizing that hopefully today or tomorrow, and that will replace my rideshare vehicle until I replace the MKZ. The market value that came back on the MKZ was $19,200. I owe $19,800 on it, and then I got my $600 deductible, so it's going to cost me about $1,200 in total to get out of this loan. And then I probably will get into another MKZ. I'm gonna look out there, see what I want to do. The Select game isn't huge, but it was enough that I think I want to stay in Select and not move to XL or anything, or go with a cheaper X vehicle, but we'll see. I'm going to see what's out there, take a look. This week just been more about trying to figure out what to do about the current situation, waiting to hear back about the vehicle. I didn't know if it was going to be a total loss or not. It was kind of borderline when you look at the vehicle. So I just wanted to check in, let you know what happened, and kind of the odd, crazy thing, I was heading to Hinsdale because I had said to a couple of people I was talking to them, like, there's going to be a big surge at Hinsdale today. There always is, Saturday, 4 o'clock, 5, some 6 o'clock, sometimes it hits, and it's normally pretty good. Well, my accident happened at 4:45, it was about 30 minutes from Hinsdale. 5:30, $15 surge in Hinsdale, so I was heading to the right place at least. At least I know it's going in the right direction, and if I get this vehicle set up, right now it is Thursday, the 20th, I believe. Either way, it's Thursday, the week before Christmas. I'm going to try Hinsdale again on Saturday if I have a vehicle, see what happens. Maybe I can go make some bank and make up most of that $1,200 in the next 2 weeks. I am not exactly sure my work schedule, going to work through it, see what happens, and kind of go from there, see what the holidays have planned. But I did want to check in because I had planned on checking in after Saturday, after I put up my 400 or whatever I was going to do. But we'll just have to keep moving along, and I will pop in with a couple more videos as I know more. Like I said in my last video, I got to get the Turo information out there, and I just did a Turo drop-off, dropped it off at O'Hare. So Turo's going good. That's why I was buying the second vehicle for it, popping the Fusion on there. The second Fusion, I already have one Fusion on there. The Fusion that I am looking at most likely buying is a 2015 Fusion. It's got 65,000 miles on it, and I should be getting it for right around $11,000. So I feel like I'm getting a decent deal on it, and I'm just going to kind of go through with that. and that'll be my rideshare vehicle until I pop on the next MKZ, which may be the beginning of January. I got to get a little free cash because I want to put a down payment on it again, and go from there. But if you have any questions about my process going through this and the accident and everything, overall, not to completely badmouth any specific insurance agency, but a little bit of bad mouthing. I am going to be moving away from Allstate. I was not happy with my claims process in the very beginning. The claims process after, like actually dealing with the claim, was fine, but right after the accident, I'm trying to get a tow set up, and any other insurance agency I've dealt with before, and I've been with a couple, getting a tow set up was no issue. I call in, I get somebody who isn't speaking the greatest English and isn't understanding me, and I'm not understanding him. And it went back and forth after about 15 minutes. And I called in and said, hey, I need to get a tow for my vehicle. I was just in an accident. And he said, okay, do you want to start a claim? And I said, well, sure, I would like to start a claim at some point, but I want to get the tow too. And so after about 10 to 15 minutes, he finally pulls up my account. And after he pulls up the account, he's like, starts asking questions like, okay, so can you tell me what happened with the accident? I'm like, wait, are we doing the tow or are we doing the claim? I'm like, it's more important for me to get the claim done or get the tow done right away because I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere with my car sitting in a field or grassy patched area or whatnot. But he's like, oh, okay, wait like another minute. And he's like, okay, that's not my department. I'm gonna have to transfer you. Okay, great. Let's get transferred. Transferred. I got transferred to a super friendly woman. It was over the top nice. It was great. She takes maybe 2 minutes to pull up my account. She gets the account pulled up, and I'm like, I just need a tow. After she gets the account pulled up, she's like, oh, we're having some technical difficulties. Let me put you on hold. Get put on hold for a couple of minutes. She comes back on. She's like, oh, actually, I'm not the right department for the tow. I'm going to have to transfer you to another service to get that set up. At this point, I'm like, well, okay, I thought that's where I was, and it sounded like you could help me, but okay, cool. So they transfer me. Get an automated system, and all the automated system says is 1, 2, and then the call goes dead, gets disconnected. At this point, I was on the phone for 20, 25 minutes, and I said, screw it. I'm just going to have the police officers call me a tow, and I'll take care of the claim process later. So after this, claim process went smooth, filing the claim, getting everything done. That was nice and easy, super simple process, get everything set up. But it's now been almost a full week, and I have not heard from my agent. So between the beginning of that process and not hearing from the agent by now, I'm going to switch companies when it's all said and done. It just wasn't satisfactory. I've had better experience. So I'm going to look into State Farm, see what that looks like, and we'll kind of go from there. But if you have any questions or you just want to know anything, email me, leave some comments. I try to answer every comment, every question that's on there. Like the video, share the video, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to get back at you real quick. Thanks.